Hi Krutika, welcome to C2X forum. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
Hello, so my name is Krutika Thorat and I am a computer engineer. I graduated in 2018 from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Post that I worked with Accenture, then I joined NITIE to pursue my MBA and I completed my internship in General Electric with their renewable energy business. So under GE, I worked as a DTLP program manager as a business analyst.
What was your role and project about at GE?
Okay, so in GE I worked under Digital Technology Leadership Program as a business analyst. All interns, we were all interns working as a DTLP. My major or overall we can say area of domain was IT. There I had done 3 major projects and there was 2-3 sub projects. So my first major project was of Salesforce. Basically I was handling the GE Renewable Energy's sales application, which was based on the Salesforce technology. So I was doing some kind of implementation, testing as well as the maintenance of that application. My second project was based on the SharePoint. That project I actually have done from the scratch, right from the blueprint of that application till the deployment and the maintenance of that application. So that was basically that was a claim handling system for the salespeople in the renewable energy business. My third project was revolving around the accounts management of the sales personals, and that I have done using the agile methodologies. And my remaining 2-3 sub projects were under the domain of the Kaizen and Lean methodologies.
That's great. What were the main challenges you encountered during your SIP and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so the major challenges I would say was the working on the new technology and understanding the process flow of such a huge organization. Apart from that, I would say that as I was working on something new, then it was very obvious that I would face challenges on every step. I took it as a learning thing. So once that get into your head that you're learning something, then that challenges part gets done. Just to give you an example about what kind of challenges. So the second project which I was working on is a SharePoint, using SharePoint. So SharePoint was something new to me, and that project I had to done completely from the scratch, and I needed to understand the business process flow. For that I needed to reach out to the executive level people. So first I thought that would be a challenge for me, but because of the GE culture and value, that I overcome that thing with the support of the all people and the organization.
How supportive were people at GE during your internship?
So in GE the culture is very important. In GE people consider the one team, one company. Even if you ask for help from some different team, then that team would not consider that this girl would be working on the different project. They would be in their head, they would be considering that we all are working for the same company, so let's just help each other. And plus, even if I was intern and I was reaching out to the very higher level personals, I didn't feel any kind of hesitation because they were that supportive and inclusive towards me.
Tell us about that one X factor that helped you convert PPO.
That is actually very hard to tell because I don't know what they thought of me and gave the PPO. But the one thing I would say that I used to keep the documentation of my weekly and daily tasks. Plus, I used to keep the visual representation of my weekly tasks so that people who are on the higher level would not have much time to understand what have I done in a week, and they would not know the details about the every single project. So I used to give them represent basically the task in such a way, like using graphs and numbers and how my task impacted the company and the overall business. So that I used to do, and I kept doing that for whole 2 months. So I believe that must have helped them also to recognize what I have done, and also to me also to understand what I have done in last 2 months.
That's great. Technical prerequisite one should know before joining the internship.
Okay, so you don't really need to study something extra before starting your internship, Because in GE, you would get a project based on your resume. So just go through your resume, polish those skills once, and still you really want to study more. Then you can go to the Excel basics and advanced that you have to do. And there is one more thing which is specifically for GE. Is in GE we have to give the mid review and the end review just within the 5 minutes, and that too in a one slider. So you don't have to make the deck of slides. You just have to make a one slide presentation, and that you have to convey that in 5 minutes. So that is a bit of challenging task, because no matter how much you have done, you have to present it in 5 minutes and in just one slide. So I would say work on those skills.
What were the key takeaways from your internship experience?
The major key takeaways, I would segregate in technical and non-technical, as in soft skills. So in a technical domain, I had a fair bit of idea about the Salesforce. Then I got the project in Salesforce, so I got the advanced knowledge about the Salesforce. Plus I got connected with the people who are actually working at the Salesforce, as in Salesforce company. So I learned many things from them. Then the second thing was when I was doing a project on SharePoint, I was working as a full stack developer. So I learned many things from there also. These was a part of my technical key takeaways. And coming to the soft skills, I got to know about how to get connected to the people who are at the director level, and what are their visions about the company, and how at every step they think about the business and improving the processes of the companies.
That's good. And finally, what would be a piece of advice from your side to the junior batch?
Okay, so my advice would be yourself, and don't put yourself as an employee of, as an employee of that organization. Keep in your mind that you're learning something. Even if nobody is helping you getting their ways out, you need to reach out them. You need to be that modest and polite. Because you need to learn things. People there in the company would know things. They don't. You're not adding to their life. They are adding to your life. So be as much polite as you can and understand the company. That would be really helpful.
What was your reaction when you got to know that you have been offered a PPO?
I was the last person who got to know about my own PPO. That day I was unreachable, and placement committee was reaching out to me and everything, but I wasn't able to receive the calls and everything. Then placement committee contacted to one of my friends, and that friend got to know about the news, and everybody in the hostel and college got the news. And later on I checked my phone, I saw basically all the calls and everything. Then I confirmed the news with the placement committee, and then I got to know, okay, but till that time everybody knew that okay, I got the PPO. And the first person I told the news about were obviously my parents. So yeah, that's a basic stuff.
This will definitely help the juniors. Thank you, Krutika from C2X, for giving your time and providing valuable insights.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I hope this helps to people who are joining as a DTLP intern.
Yeah. Thank you.